How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk. And this one is described as, take to the skies and soar with dragons as you explore the colorful Viking village at the heart of Berk. Take part in wild boat battles, feast like a Viking, and more. So I don't really know much about this one, so take it away.
I don't either. I've never actually watched the How to Train Your Dragon franchise movies. Okay. They're on our list. They just keep getting bumped for Trolls and Bluey. So we'll get to it eventually. But yeah, this land looks really cool. So Epic Universe as a whole is... I do believe they're going for a family-friendly vibe. They're not as going for as many of the thrilling attractions in terms of, like, say, compared to, like, Islands of Adventure. So you've got the dueling coaster, I think is the most thrilling coaster they're going to have. How to Train Your Dragon is going to have some rides here. So it's going to have... I think there's some trademark names, but we're just calling it the How to Train Your Dragon coaster. Okay. Which I liken to kind of it's like a Hagrid's motorbike adventure ride, but a little bit more family-friendly. Not as fast, probably. Okay. So it's the same concept of you're riding into, you know, on Hagrid's, you go into like buildings, like show buildings, and you look at stuff and then go on to the next part. Yeah. It's very similar with this. It's like you're on a dragon flight. So I think it's supposed to be like your dragon's first flight. Okay. You're going through there. You're also going to have it's a twirling dragons ride. So this type of ride has been done in other theme parks, but the idea of this one is that you're on a dragon and you're in a dragon race. So this is from the movies, from what I understand. Okay. There is a boat ride, which is very similar. You've seen these like very slow-moving boat rides where you can shoot water at other boats. People from the outside can shoot at you while you're on it. It's going to be called Fire Drill, but it's Fyre. So I'm assuming this is something from the movies. Again, we haven't seen these movies, but you have that. You have a theater show in here. More than likely that it's going to be based the same show that they have out in Beijing called Untrainable, and it looks like a very legit live-action play type show. Yeah. Like giant moving puppets for dragons and things like that. So that's all the rides and attractions. And then there is like Mead Hall, which is like a giant Viking house to go eat in. There's other like, there's a group, I can't remember the exact name, but there's a bunch of quick service spots. There's also a kids play area in here. Oh, okay. That's going to be over there. So very family friendly land. For the images I've seen, they've got a big bay when you walk with these giant statues that looks just like a clip from the movie. So I think if you're a fan of these movies, it'll be very much like you're walking straight into what you've seen in the movies. But even if you haven't, and that's the beauty of like when you do these things in theme parks, well, like say Pandora, you don't have to have seen Avatar to enjoy Pandora over in Animal Kingdom. Yeah, it's such a well done land. I think the same thing will apply here. So I'm actually looking forward to this land. The coaster and everything like that looks really cool, and the coaster kind of goes all over the land. It's kind of the cool part too. Yeah, but I can kind of see it right here. And everything in here, like that coaster, is very close to Starfall Racers. Yeah, because I think a lot of people thought Starfall Racers was going to be a dueling dragon coaster because it was so close. Yeah. But they're close. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to, you know how you know, if you ever look at Epcot overhead, you're like, oh, I don't realize how close I am to like the road at times. Right. I don't know how much you're really going to be able to see when you're on the ground. Yeah. But a lot of the stuff is very tight and close together. Yeah. Okay.